Okay, Wednesday morning in the kingdom, and I'm upside down again. Yes, we'll try for day 4 in a row, recording upside down because we don't have a volume drop, because it can't drop in volume because it's upside down. So how can it drop? Ooh, shall I adjust my mic here? I might have been a little loud. All right, so this morning we woke up to -9 Celsius, but feels like -14, but it's warm. Yes, it's all lies. Okay, on the yo-yo scale, plus 16 Fahrenheit. I'm having trouble reading my writing. I don't know why. Okay, but feels like +7 Fahrenheit. Ooh, is it warm? It's going to get warm today, so we might venture into Hooville and do some welding at the staff's house. Yes, because she knows she doesn't work. Yes. Isn't that unreal? You get hired for 3 days a week and then you only get on the schedule once, and then you're supposed to sit by the phone like a mistress and wait for the call. So the guy or the manager calls her, at 10 o'clock at night and asks her to come in the morning. Like, hello? Oh, well. I know nothing of that. I grew up in a union house and a union household and stuff like that, so I kind of know something about labor laws and times you're supposed to be called in. I better stop the rant because it's true. All right. So yesterday we got gifts to the kingdom. Oh, can we turn? Oh, I turned the wrong way. No, up, down, left. Everything's the opposite. All right, just move my hand. All right. Okay, a kingdom follower sent us cheese whiz. Yes, and look at how they're wrapped. It was such a nice gift, and we're sharing the wealth with Sir Rodney and Johnny. Johnny will be in town today, so the staff will give him his Christmas share. Yes! Oh, we're going to have a good Christmas with cheese whiz on everything. Oh, man, I'm screwing up here. Up, down, left, right. Oh, move the arm. Okay. All right, it's hard to do. You guys should try it. Put your iPod or your MePod or whatever on the stick and try and do it backwards or upside down. All right, so the flags are untangled. It's nice and warm. And then over here, I don't know if we can see that far with your bionic eye, but there's the tracks in the snow from the loader because I drove in a different track because it's fresh snow. The loader will drive easier than on packed snow. Yes. All right, the sun was up early or whatever. It came out. Yes, it was bright this morning. Oh, I got the burps. Yes, I had peanut butter. Even I got lots of this, and I'm having peanut butter on my toast. Because I'm English. We're stuck in our ways. All right, so scroll this way. Look at the skies. Yes, isn't that nice? And then over here, the wood stove smoldered all night. Yes, because we're in a low-pressure system. Look at that. Yes, so all I had to do was open the door, toss some kindling in, and it reignited. Yes, unreal. So I can watch it on the security cameras to see if the stove is burning or not, or what the smoke is doing. Yes, so I'm pretty smart. I don't know about that. Okay, I got 12 years of schooling. Doesn't mean I got grade 12. But it sure is nice skies today and colors. Yes, and we had a successful day yesterday. We got lots done with the wood trailer loaded. I mean, the long trailer loaded with firewood. All right, we made a full rotation. All right, we better go because here comes the boss. Okay, just about 11 o'clock in the kingdom and the sun is shining. Look at the clear skies, and we have some hydro wires here. Yes, the hydro wires with some frost on it. All right, we'll scroll this way. So I'm going to get the welder out this morning so it's ready to go this afternoon when I have full staff. So the welder's been in here since we last cut firewood, I think it was, where we did some welding. So I got the battery for the quad. We keep it in the house where it's nice and warm. So let's pray to the start gods to see if this quad will start, and the welder too. Okay, a warm battery, right tools, and of course the quad started. And I did it all by myself without the staff supervising me. All right, let's see if we can get it out of here after we put air in the tires without getting stuck. Okay, it made it out. Lots of tire spinning, but no time to film it. All right, so let's sit in the sunshine here. Yes, the sun. Look at it. It's in the south, and it's not even above the trees, and it's just about lunchtime. Okay, just about 12:30, and I got everything ready to go to the staff's house. I even used a mini hoe. I had it out, so I dragged out the chimney that we're going to use and install it later this week. Okay, so we'll get that done. Also, too, it's lunchtime, and there's no sun in the kingdom because these trees are blocking him. Yes, the toothpick trees are blocking the sun, and that's as high as it goes. Yes. When you live in wilderness Alaska, but in northern Manitoba, the sun doesn't rise very high in the sky and in the south. All right, let's go have some lunch and then we can get back to work.
Wednesday morning in Hooville, and it's almost 9 a.m. I got the skidoo out in case Johnny comes into town. That way I can drop off his Christmas present / cheese whiz for him. 9:30 and Johnny just came by to pick up his cheese whiz. Now he's going to go deliver around Hooville. I can head on over to the kingdom now and go grab my dad's laundry. 10 a.m. and I'm just finishing up at the kingdom here. Came over to drop the toboggan off and grab my dad's laundry so I can bring it back at 1 p.m. I think we are going to go into Hooville with the quad and the welder and go weld a brace onto the back of my quad shed for my chimney later today. Just made it back from the kingdom. It is a pretty nice morning, as you can see as well. Look at the frost and snow on the trees there. They make them look pretty cool. Now it's time to head inside and do some laundry and get ready for this afternoon. 1 p.m. and I just finished my dad's laundry. Now it's time to head on over to the kingdom and see if he's ready with the quad and the welding trailer. I'm going to have to tow him out of the kingdom, I think, because the roads aren't plowed, so I don't think he'll make it out there with the quad, but let's go find out. Made it to the kingdom, and as you can see, my dad already has a quad out and the welding trailer. He actually drove it directly out of the shed through all the snow right here and all the way around because it's in the shed back there. I'm surprised he didn't get stuck. That one does have the 4-wheel drive. I also have my toboggan there with the ladder and a few other pieces. Now let's head on over to the Hooville. And now off to Hooville we go. Hopefully we don't get stuck. Lots of shadows today, so sorry about that if our videos are a little dark. And we made it into Hooville. Didn't get stuck at all, surprisingly. And since my dad came here with the loader the other day, my yard's pretty much packed down now, so my dad has no problems with the quad. Now my dad is up on the ladder. We just came to weld a little plate on the top here. That way we can bolt the chimney pipe on because the chimney will be going right there. Now he's just showing you the little plate. Only take a second to weld it on, but it's still easier than trying to drill a hole through the tank and bolting it on. Oh, and he has sparks, that's good. I'll show you guys where he has it clamped onto here. It's just on the front door, as you can see on my little, where my padlock goes. This is so when you put your padlock on, you can't reach up and cut it off, or someone can break in there or anything, because how are you supposed to get bolt cutters in there? Five minutes later, we got it welded on. Like I said, it took us longer to pack up and drive over here than it did to actually weld that on. Now we'll pack everything back up and head on over to the kingdom. Made it back to the kingdom, and we just put the quad and the welding trailer away. Now my dad has to take the battery off here so that way it's not frozen for the next time we need it. It's actually pretty simple since we have the battery right up in the compartment here instead of underneath where it's supposed to go down in here somewhere. Whoever thought of that wasn't thinking very well, because how are you supposed to fix this in the middle of nowhere? At least up here, if you have any problems, you can fix it right away. Now that we're done with the skidoo and the quad, we are over here sweeping off vehicles and stuff. We're going to get those two done. And then these three that are parked in front of the tank here, that way they're nice and clean for videos. Plus with how warm the sun is the last couple days, it'll melt all the snow. Felt like an eternity later, but we were able to get the trucks cleared off. We didn't bother doing the boxes or anything like that because they'll just fill up with some more snow. Now we're going to go over here and move the 46 and the other truck that are kind of sticking out right there. That way when we drag and plow, they're not in the way. While my dad checks the gas on the trucks before we start them up, I'm over here at the log trailer going to fill up the wheelbarrow and the wagon as well. That way he has enough wood to last the night. Finally got the truck started. Now my dad's working on the other one over here. This is the 305 motor that came out of the 41 last year, and we put it into here, and we also fixed the cam on it and a few other things, but it runs pretty good. My dad just changed the battery out on this truck and got her started. Actually started right up, but I didn't get a video of it because I was filling the wheelbarrow and dragging it into the shop. Now when he comes back, we're just going to move the trucks back a little bit. That way there's enough room in here for the drag and the sleighs and stuff. But I'm sure we'll be moving these guys again real soon. Almost 3 p.m. coffee time, and I'm officially done for today. I have to head up and do mail and then go home and do some laundry before my staff party after 6 p.m. Hopefully it's fun and there's lots of food and stuff to do over there. I've never actually been to a staff party, so this should be fun. Now let's get going. 3 p.m. and I just made it back from the kingdom and also went up and did mail. There was nothing there, of course. Thankfully no bills or anything. I already put the skidoo away. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, do some laundry, do my weather, and get ready for my staff party tonight. 3:30, and this is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's -1 degree Celsius, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It was actually pretty warm today. I was sweating going back and forth between the kingdom and Hooville here. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, and get ready for my staff party tonight and end my day.
Okay, great fun moving the trucks because there is no traction. The warmer it gets, the less traction you got. Also, too, we can see that the rat is still leaking on this one. Didn't leak in the summer, and now it leaks in the cold. So that tells you that the aluminum is shrinking, the rubber is shrinking, everything is like that. Just like George Costanza getting out of the pool in the Seinfeld show. Okay, after coffee in the kingdom, and I strung out the air hose, and I strung out the electrical cord, and I dragged the plasma cutter, the ProPoint 30A Plus. Yes, from Princess Auto. Yes, that's been a very good machine to us to cut the chimney pipe, okay? So this one here is too bent and dented to be used. So this will be the chimney pipe, and the one inside the shop will be used for the stove to the outside part. Okay, let's go check on that. Okay, I dragged this in before coffee. No, lunchtime, yes. And I put some oil on the clamps down there because I need those clamps. And this will be the pipe to go from the stove out to the quad tank shed or whatever. And then we can do the vertical chimney going up. Hopefully this will work out. Okay, I got the pipes cut in front of the shop, and we loaded up the one that's the vertical chimney to go to the staff's house. We put it in the back of the 39 Chevy. Yes, and we used the mini hoe, can you tell by the tracks? And then I'm down here putting the pipes away. I even have enough talent to have that short pipe in the thumb in the bucket. Ooh, talk about talent, eh? But then again, I ride the hoe, I don't operate it, but I got the long pipe already in the rack. All right, let's put the hoe away, shut the back gate, and then we can work in the shop. Okay, 4:30, we're quitting early today. The yard lights just came on, so we start the day with the yard lights on, and we finish the day with the yard lights on. All right, see, they're all on, and I just stocked up the stove, and it's just kind of smoldering, the low pressure. Oh, that's a nice sunset. Hopefully the staff recorded it in Hooville. All right, so there we go. So tomorrow we're going to build this chimney and stuff for the staff's house while it's still warm and get focused on getting wood stove heat in her house. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.